You think success rewards kindness? It doesn't. It rewards clarity. It rewards execution. It rewards those who refuse to be soft with their time, soft with their standards, soft with their life. You've been told to just be nice, to be liked, to be easygoing. But here's the truth. The world does not move for nice people. It moves for those who know what they want, and are willing to protect it. Being kind doesn't make you valuable. Being effective does. Because if your kindness is causing you to shrink, to bend, to break, it's not kindness. It's self-sabotage. Stay with me. This one might offend the softer version of you. But it's the truth that will free the stronger one within you. And when we're done, you won't just understand success. You'll start becoming the kind of person who earns it. Subscribe now, because Expozer isn't here to make you comfortable. We're here to make you sharp. You've been told that being nice will open doors. But in the real world, nice people get used. They get overlooked. They get underpaid. Not because kindness is wrong, but because kindness without boundaries becomes weakness. You keep thinking your good heart will speak for you. But the world isn't listening to your heart. It's watching your hands, your calendar, your track record. And when your kindness makes you say yes to things that drain you, when it makes you avoid conflict, avoid pressure, avoid power, you become easy to ignore. This is why nice people get passed up for leadership. They're agreeable, but not respected. Helpful, but not impactful. Good-intentioned, but invisible. Because this world doesn't reward emotional softness. It rewards strength wrapped in clarity. It rewards courage dressed in discipline. It respects the person who's kind, but not soft. Gentle, but not weak. Loving, but not lazy with their life. You think the world needs more nice people. No. The world needs people who are anchored. People who can say no without guilt. People who don't shrink to make others feel safe. People who don't hand out kindness as an apology for being powerful. The harsh truth? Winners are often disliked. Not because they're evil, but because they stopped asking for permission. They built boundaries. They moved with clarity. They chose impact over applause. And when you stop needing to be liked, you start becoming someone that can't be ignored. Because true strength isn't cold. It's focused. And that kind of focus doesn't fold for feelings. Let's get real. We've seen soft-hearted people in leadership, who meant well, but couldn't make the hard decisions. They wanted peace more than progress. They confused kindness for leadership. And slowly, they lost control of their teams, their purpose, their lives. I've watched brilliant men, kind, warm, generous, lose everything, because they couldn't draw a line, say no, or take a hard stand. They waited too long. They let things slide. And life punished them for their softness. Because leadership is not emotional. It's strategic. It's the ability to protect the vision, even if it offends. Now look at the other side. Steve Jobs wasn't nice. He wasn't trying to be liked. But he was clear. He was focused. And he didn't apologize for pushing people to excellence. Today, the world holds his legacy in their hands, literally. Muhammad Ali was bold. Too bold for many. They called him arrogant. Too loud. Too proud. But while they were busy talking, he was busy training. And when it came time to fight, he backed up every word with discipline. Ali didn't win because he was likable. He won because he was relentless. Even Moses, one of the most significant leaders in history, wasn't chosen for being soft. He led people out of slavery, through storms, through rebellion. And at every point, he had to make hard, unpopular decisions. He wasn't passive. He wasn't soft-spoken. He had a calling, and he answered it with strength. That's the pattern. The people we remember, the people we admire, weren't always the kindest. But they were clear. They were convicted. They were courageous. They weren't soft with purpose. They weren't soft with time. They weren't soft with the mission they were sent to fulfill. And here's the truth. You don't need to be a monster to be strong. But you can't keep being timid and expect to win. Soft-hearted people want to please. Successful people want to build. There's a difference. And the more you ignore that difference, the more you delay your own impact. It's not wrong to be kind, but it's dangerous to be kind without clarity. You were never told this, but your kindness must have edges. You can be good, but you must be sharp. You can have a heart of gold, but if your spine is made of paper, life will bend you until you break. The world needs more good people, but not good people who are passive, apologetic, or afraid. Kindness must be controlled, not compulsive. It must be guided by conviction, not driven by guilt. You shouldn't be helping people just because you're afraid to say no. You shouldn't be carrying burdens that aren't yours because you're scared of being misunderstood. There's a lie we were sold, that softness is a virtue in all situations. But if your softness makes you lower your standards, if it makes you say yes when you mean no, if it makes you abandon your priorities just to keep the peace, that's not virtue, that's self-betrayal. Kindness without direction becomes chaos. Softness without wisdom leads to exhaustion. If you want to protect your peace, your purpose, your future, you need boundaries that are firm, a mind that is clear, and a spirit that is anchored. It's okay to care, but don't let caring make you carry everything. It's okay to be gentle, but never confuse gentleness with weakness. You're allowed to say, "I love you, but I will not sacrifice my calling. I care for you, but I cannot abandon my standards. I'm kind, but I'm not available to be drained." This is the new mindset. Compassion doesn't mean collapse. Goodness doesn't mean gullibility. And kindness is not an excuse to stay stuck. Be kind, yes, but be anchored. Be thoughtful, but not timid. Serve with love, but lead with strength. Because if you don't build this spine now, the world will keep bending you into shapes that don't belong to you. It's time to stop apologizing for being firm, for setting standards, for saying no, for choosing discipline over people-pleasing. You've spent too much of your life choosing peace, but not the peace that brings growth, the peace that comes from avoiding conflict, from shrinking your voice, from staying small just to make others comfortable. It's not peace, it's quiet destruction. It's not kindness, it's slow self-abandonment. So here's your challenge. Audit your life. Where are you trading your purpose for approval? Where are you being too nice, at the cost of your growth? Be honest. Then, start building habits that make you powerful, not just pleasant. Wake up earlier. Speak up where you used to shrink. Follow through on what you said you'd do, whether you feel like it or not. Build consistency like armor. Let your discipline speak so loud that the world never questions your seriousness again. You don't have to be cold, but you cannot afford to stay soft. Not with the purpose you've been given. Not with the vision that's been planted in your spirit. If you have something worth building, then you must protect it like it matters. Now I want you to say this statement out loud. I will not be soft on my purpose. Say it again. Write that in the comments right now. Say it with your hand on your head. Let it echo. And if you're still watching this, you're not like the rest. You are real. You are ready. You are rising. Don't forget to like and subscribe, not just for views, but because somebody out there needs to hear this just like you did. And in the next episode, we're diving even deeper. Until then, this is Expozer. We are not here to comfort you. We are here to build you. See you in the next one.